All right, AKAPADers. Cheers. Good morning. 8:33. I'm 33 minutes late. Uh, so sorry. My computer, my that kind of my go-to work computer. It's been going through these BitLocker locks where it encrypts everything, and it's a little bit of a process to roll the computer back into regular Windows 11 operating system. But anyway, it was a delay. We're back. Welcome to Bayformers. Cheers. Good morning to all of you. What have we been working on? Not much outside the sketchbook. No comic pages for the last week or so. We have the protoform Optimus Prime. We have the arrival of the protoforms. This is the end of the protoform sequence where the Tooth Fairy protoform, which I believe is Optimus, the little girl that wakes up, she sees Optimus in her pool. He comes out of the pool. He runs away. The dad runs after the girl. We all know that sequence. But this is the flip through Transformers movie honoring the one and only Michael Bay. And we are in a trouble zone here. We have an issue. The issue is I'm not sure what I was thinking when I started this because I have much of the protoform like structure when it comes to these drawings here, right? Like the protoform isn't quite convincing or cool. So I gotta do some extra work here to fix that. Boy, we also have the earbuds. We may be getting a work call. Get a work call to silent. Great for all of you to be hanging here. Just to tease, maybe later tonight, right? We will be working on my cartoonist K-Fake stickers. Those will be for free, available through my website once those are done and printed. Yeah, we just do a lot of stuff here, everyone, and we try and have a good time. We try and be informative. We try and be like a little educational along the way. But the idea of all of these streams is to really document how better you get just by doing it. Just by doing it, people. So that's what we're doing. We're just here drawing, just doing it, rocking and rolling, having a little bit of a good time along the way, right? A little bit of a good time. But anyone out there that has any questions along the way, always feel free. Feel free to put them in the comments before or after this video. Everything's always available on multiple social media networks. All your favorite social media networks. Yeah, and then also too, I may kind of just drift away. Just kind of being a little bit amongst myself to get some of this work done. So, but thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining me. I love it. I would live stream all day, every day, if allowed. If I was allowed to do such a thing, but I'm not, because we do other stuff in life sometimes. So I'm just adding some extra like forms here. Like even the ground, like when this sucker is just reaching his hand outside the pool, we are like just destroying the surface. See, like right there, it's just like a deadly robot hand or protoform hand. There was like a video that depicted or like not a video, it's just one of those Transformer theory videos of exactly what the protoforms were. Because right, like I think we only see them one time. I guess we don't see them with in Rise of the Fallen, right? Because they're being like grown. They're like in the Decepticon like shuttle ship. Kind of forget a little bit of how that goes, but I'm pretty sure we see the protoforms like one time. We do our best to use our markers and our material to the very last, what can be tricky from time to time. We're losing a lot with this marker here. So part of the idea too is to, we're selling the glow of the water underneath. Some of that I think is coming through. Some of it I believe is not. So that's tricky. When you're in a zone where you really don't like the direction of a piece, it's tough to kind of keep going. It always is. And I got my materials all over. I need a refill. I'm going to refill some of my clear water here, while also taking a sip of my probiotic vitamin water. Alexa, what day is it? It's Thursday. I guess I should do, right? I guess I should do Thursday night turtles, right? Turtle Soup Thursday. We're just going to add a little bit of like nice red around the eyes here. Here we go. Here we go. So we're using the Pentel brush pen just to get some bulkiness, just to define some of the line work, to do some of the heavy lifting. We'll just call it heavy lifting. Just to get some of the curves in there, get some of the bounce. All right. Okay. Maybe we got something there. Sometimes, like once the blacks like start coming in and sculpting everything, it's like it's all go no quit. Like we're ready for launch. Let me see. Do I have my phone is on mute? Bad move. DeLuca. So we are just trying to organize a little bit of what we have on our desk. I'm just going to move the phone and earbuds over here. But the part of the direction for the sketchbook is to do to kind of capture as much of the attitude and the feeling of the movie, like as much as possible. So some of that's going to be more color, some of that's going to be potentially more line work. Like, it's going to kind of go back and forth. And the reason for that is, we're still treating this as a sketchbook. So some of it's going to be more detailed at times, some of it's not. Some of it's just based on our interests and time, the time we can actually commit to a page. But this is good though, because this right here, this page is going to clear the way to do a run of Autobot work. And that's the biggest obstacle when we're constructing the scenes from the movie, or kind of just like organizing, just mentally, by the way. Like, I got no physical list or anything, but it's kind of like, we have to draw a good amount of environments and humans, because the movie's loaded, top loaded with different human characters. And then we kind of have to make our way to the robot, the Transformer action. Here we go. I mean, we're there. This is good. This is getting somewhere at least. So I'm trying to also get some extra detail in the face here. And I'm trying to round it along the way. And I don't know if I'm having luck doing that. I really don't. I just know I got to work the F out when I'm done here. Just got to work out, everyone. Let's F and go. Every day you should be in the gym. Every day you should be taking your vitamins, doing your pills. The reason for this is working the body is as important as building your skills, which that's what we're doing here, as important as daily reading. The three of them should work in congruency. They really should. There are so many good books available for free on like every single platform. I don't even care if it's audiobooks or not. Like as long as you're in the mix of absorbing new stuff like that. A lot of fitness books, self-help books, philosophy. We kind of forget. I think we do forget that we're in an age of information where things are available. So let's go. What's not holding you back, but what's holding us back? That's the stuff that really inspires me. And we're going to start our full lush push soon. We'll be rolling in more sketchbooks. The downloads I think are there. Part of the holdback with the downloads, I wanted to cross that with somewhat being ready to get things available on Amazon for free. So we got to figure out this girl. Because I guess we should make her say, "Are you the Tooth Fairy?" Right? Because that's a little bit of, right? That's like a little bit of a running gag in this scene here. And then just trying to figure out like how much, like where's the rest of the blue going? Some of the pencil works very well. Like when you're able to grind some of the pencil back into the paper, you get that muddiness, and like that's there. That's valuable when it comes to a shade. Yeah, some of this, like I said, like there's things to deal with when it comes to the actual drip. I mean, I think we're there. I kind of want to do some. I mean, there is like a mist coming off the Transformers in this scene, but I kind of want to do more of a colored background. I'm divided on exactly what that is and what's that going to mean. Look, these are the micro decisions. I talk about this a lot. I talk about a lot of micro decisions along the way. And you have to kind of be cognizant of those. You have to be aware of what those are. See a little bit of the marker to hit on top of the blue colored pencil. You get just enough of a fade, and you get like a believable fade. But that's what's valuable. What's valuable is working with the materials long enough to know what the process is. Give me 1 second, people. I have to track down my moleskin. All right. Oh, and we're back. Sorry. Cheers, Ollie. Wow, it's only been 23 minutes. Feels like it's been a little bit longer. I gotta crack the blinds open. Here we go. Oh, beautiful Philadelphia. Beautiful. I hate that my view, because like I said, like the city is right beyond the window here. I absolutely hate that I see like wires and cables, which are like my own. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. So the girl's like wearing like a nightgown, right? In this scene, where like her dad kind of like runs out looking for her. See, I made her like upper body a little too big here, right? See, and then it's like right here. Like, see, I kind of already drew over the word balloon, but it should be. And we're still we're still back and forth on a few. This is taking way longer. I thought we would be done by now, honestly. But again, like that's a little bit of working with sketchbook. Sometimes you nail it fast and loose, and sometimes you don't, and you just have to like continue to work the problem, like work what the issue is. Like no different. Like even a lot of my 9 to 5 work is I deal with scenarios in call centers and stuff, and yeah, like not that I'm heavily involved with, like I'm really not like with the actual function or the. Let me take that back. I'm more involved with the function of the call center, like with it physically working. Uh, I'm not involved with what the call center's for. We'll say that, like that consolidation, so on and so forth. But you see a lot of people kind of go through training. A lot of the training scenarios are just based on the idea of working through an issue with a customer. So a lot of times when you're drawing, like that's your baseline. Like you have problems, you have like something to break through the ice. And I think we have a good opportunity here to do more of that blue glow. So excellent, right? Let's see, where's it's only 9 o'clock. I keep thinking it's like 10 or 11. Sorry, just checking. Gotta stay on top of things, you know? This Micron too is, you know, like the ink is not flowing easy out of it. So instead of being quick and loose, I have to kind of press pretty hard. And I'm probably right, like I'm probably overshooting the size of the protoform a little bit here. Most likely I am, right? I mean, we can kind of just call it. Which is fine. Like, it's, again, we're drawing fantasies and impressions of the movie. Yeah, I think if you remember the scene, like you imagine, even though like the protoforms, when he comes out of the pool, they have these very high bushes that Optimus hides behind when the dad comes out of the house. So I mean, like it's there, like the idea of the size of them's there, but it's always like when you draw things, like you kind of want to sell the idea. So you get like you just draw things like it's almost like you draw bigger things bigger, smaller things smaller. Again, like the Atom, Ant-Man, like they eventually every adventure they have, the two of them, it's microscopic. Like it really is. Every time the Hulk, like every new generation adds another size to the Incredible Hulk. But here we go. We're getting there. And we're using the absolute end of this sky blue color pencil here, like the absolute end of it. And there is something that happens. Like once you get the right blend, like just the two best options to blend something, because that's really like all you need. You just need two options. Like, and then at that point you plus it out. You add, add, subtract, add, subtract. But once you get that initial pop, we'll call it, everything else kind of comes in line. And like that's almost a little bit of that, like it's like a little bit of a dopamine rush. That's a lot of what you look for all the time, constantly, consistently. Here we go. I mean, it's really not quite. It's still not quite where I wanted it. Just looking at it. Maybe this will do like dark pink, dark purple to kind of complement the her stuffed animal. Just trying to like a little bit of a variation too with the word balloon thickness. Which I kind of think we just botched, right? We botchamania. We just botched that. Doesn't look good. That does not look good. Jesus Christ. So let's just do some purple. Here we go. Just enough of it coming in, just enough. Let's see. Then we'll do some blue on the ground just to separate a little bit. Yeah, and this is where you just let things be very wet. That's all. Like, you just let things be very open, very wet. That's what she said. Let's see if we can get like some of this purple in here, a little bit darker though. This top purple. Right here. There you go. Right. That's a little bit of what we were looking for from the get-go. Cool. All right. I mean, this sketch page wise, I think this is as good as it's going to get. We got to take a couple pics for the social media. Very cool. So now the question is what do we do next? Do we well, let me come back. Let's let this dry for a little bit. We'll let this dry for a tag. I'm going to check emails. Maybe we'll do some inking. Actually, let me jump to it. The inking, I don't know if you guys can see this. This is absolutely dried out. We got to add something to that. We'll do that right now. We're still getting there, everyone. So just hang tight. I gotta clean out that jar. That jar is if you guys can hear the water running. But cheers. Thanks for hanging out. Beautiful, like holy crap, beautiful day. All right, we made some progress. Yes, it does take that long sometimes to clear out an ink jar. It really does. So yeah, I mean, having done comic book inking for well over a week now, I'm not joking, boys and girls. It is beautiful out here in Philly. Hang tight though, I will be right back. All right, I think we're in good shape. I think we're back. Well, this dried just enough. We can kind of do some shading. Let's try that. Let the ink settle. So last year I did a Extreme Studio sketchbook, and my contention with that was a sketchbook that was really 10 plus years in the making. It really was. Might have been even 12. I forget exactly how I calculated that. Might have been from 2012, maybe 10 years. Hey, maybe 2012 to 2022. And my position for that, like, kind of, I always talk about like having a little bit of art direction when you sit down to, like work on a sketchbook challenge. Yeah, a little bit of my position though was to not think and be as fast as like possible, right? Like that. And I never really had a sketchbook with that art direction before. And I just, like, again, like just had what, like results I would never expect. So for this one, I kind of wanted to echo some of that, like just to have some of that sentiment of being spontaneous, being fast because like your material, stuff like that, And I feel like this page, right, like represents that. I think this page represents that on a very high level. So here we go. I think by the time we're done here, this is going to be like 2 or 3 worth of sketchbook challenges. Like, I love the transition of the proto form. So, and I drew these two just from memory. I think in the movie they happen. The pool happens before the truck. But like some of this I love. I just love the blotchiness. I that brown, that black. This is almost like ink. Somehow ink got into the watercolor. But I just think it's there. Like it's so nice to kind of go through to flip through some of these. So we can kind of, again, like, again, we're not going in proper sequence. We're doing Peter's version of it. But I always felt like the movie should begin with Saint Witwicky's father discovering Megatron and then cutting to Qatar, doing this whole sequence, and then we get into a boy and his car type story. Man, my word balloons just suck. So some of these I have a little bit of extra work to do on them, but we're kind of like really getting there. We really are. So how much of this? So you can see this is what we've done, and then this is what we have left, and we're not really even to the action yet. Movie wise, right? Bumblebee just fought Barricade. That's the only action we have. So we're going to take these. We're going to take. I still have to clean the table off. The table's horrendous right now, everyone. It's horrible. Very depressing looking at my drawing table. Okay. I think we're a little bit good. Cleaning off space so I can rest myself on the edge there out of the camera frame. So let's just pull from the top of the stack. We'll do some cartoonist K-fake inking. We'll start with Jim Rugg here. I kind of, when I was working on these, I really was thinking Garbage Pail Kids. Oh, and this is loose ink, everyone. Holy crap. Here we go. I always like to do under, when I work in this style, I really like to do like an undercarriage, like heavy shadow for any like falling hair. So we're just checking a couple of things here. Just checking, just checking. Good morning, everyone. Right? Usually Thursday mornings should be like your busiest work wise. That's kind of when you have to do enough work to do nothing on Friday. That's what I assume everyone's doing right now. So this ink definitely needs to dry a little. Needs to thicken up. Yeah, that looks like the other guy. I mean, not like I. I feel like that looks like him. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Does that look like Mr. Rugg? All right, people, it is the work day. It's almost 10 o'clock. Let's kind of get going. Video drop today. We're going to do a Flash movie reveal. So let's just wait for that.